Okay, shall we do a show?
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta
Breathe, super volcano, breathe.
And
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Alison Haislip, and for approximately the next 30-ish minutes, we're going to chat about some funny, interesting, random, bizarre stories that we found on the interwebs.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's very good. With us, as always, the man of the hour,
What's up, Tom?
Professor Tom Supervolcano Krajewski.
you know, I appreciate
Esquire.
these introductions,
Esquire.
but it puts a lot of pressure on me.
I'd be like, some idiot in the chair over there.
Yeah.
They're like, much better. Now my expectations are set.
Some dude with huge arms.
Yeah.
Oh, you noticed.
Guns McGillicuddy.
Noticed my T-shirt from 4th grade.
Hey,
Aw,
so,
hey.
you may be at home thinking, God, if there were only a way.
Except I'm not at home. I'm in your garage.
No, but I mean, the proverbial you.
Okay, got it.
AKA
Proverbial me is at home
listeners.
listening. Yeah.
And thinking to yourself, God, I wish there was a way that I could experience Supervolcano's arms for myself.
Yep.
Now, we're an audio podcast, so there's really
That is true.
limited amount of times to be able to fix that out. Except we are going to be doing a live show at WonderCon.
Oh, that was a good segue. I didn't know where you're going with that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were with me the whole way.
Nope.
I was there.
I thought you were
Thank
gonna bring up our old Comic-Con
video.
podcast.
I
Yeah.
thought about it. I was like, well, I guess we did do that one video. So, yes, we are going to be doing a live show from WonderCon Friday, March 25th at
Was that the
9
Friday?
p.m. Yeah, we looked it
Yeah,
up
good,
right
smart.
before we did it.
Wow, yes, good job.
Pre-pro.
Yeah, 9
Pre-pro.
p.m.
9
So
p.m.
here's the deal:
Late night partisan.
we're already going to be a few drinks in
Oh, yeah.
because obviously the three of us are going to go get dinner beforehand
Yes.
and start drinking.
Yeah,
I like being invited to
I
this.
love that
Yeah.
Tom was like, we are?
I'm invited.
Friends?
Tom, your name is not on the podcast.
But
But we'll still
coming
invite
to
you
dinner.
I just,
Yeah.
Hey, drinks. You had me at drinks.
You had to get drinks. We just pay him in alcohol.
So, yes, if you're going to be at WonderCon.
Yeah.
Now, we don't know where.
No, but WonderCon,
In WonderCon, but
is in the convention center in downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah, LA Convention Center. It was in Anaheim. I think this is the first year it's going to be in
Yeah,
LA,
thank
right?
goodness. It'll be way easier. I'll totally
Yeah.
Uber to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, my God.
So it should
I'm
be a good
excited.
show.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
It'll be an hour, too.
Sure.
Although our shows lately have been leaning closer to the hour.
I know.
We need to get that back on track.
Yeah, we need to trim
Tom-
that.
Whose fault is that?
Tom, come on.
Yeah,
None
make
of
sure we
this.
get back on
Actually,
track.
I'm going to say, I
What?
think it's Allison with it. We got time. One more story.
No, I'm always the one who's like, save it for next week.
Oh, yeah, that's. Yeah.
I like listening to you guys talk, so I like to drag it on. And I
Yeah.
get to drink more. So.
You do get to drink more.
Yeah, we're having some lovely wine.
Oh my God, this is a really good wine.
I know it's one of our faves.
Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh.
Clos du Val.
I went to a 90s dance party last night.
What?
In the 90s?
Yeah, I went back in time.
Amazing.
No, there's it's a satellite in East LA in like Los Feliz or whatever. It used to be called Spaceland. It's where, oh my God, are you guys that old?
Yeah, we
It's
don't
where-
we don't party. We're
It's like-
married.
Right, true.
Thanks, yeah.
It's where it's a live music venue. It's where
Oh.
it's where bands play. But every third Friday of the month they do this like candy pop 90s night.
Ooh.
It's not just 90s. It's candy pop, but it's heavily 90s influence, like Spice
Got it.
Girls and
Got it.
and stuff like that.
Oh my God,
Um,
Spice Girls.
Yeah, it was so fucking fun.
lover, you gotta get with my.
Gotta get with my friends. Yeah, but it was like just a giant dance party, and I can't remember the last time I went to just a dance party. You know?
So that brings up a question.
Okay.
Why is it that women love to just go dancing? Like, I don't know many.
look at me.
I don't know many.
There were a lot of
dudes.
dudes there.
Yeah, but I don't know many dudes that are like. 'Cause you know why the dudes are there? Because a lot of chicks are there,
Well, yeah,
right?
Yeah, Alex and I don't get together, but hey, dude, want to go dancing tonight?
Or like, let's just fucking turn on some tunes and
I
dance
just
it
want
up.
to dance.
You know what I
Isn't
mean?
that like a Dane
there's
Cook
just
joke?
something. I don't know.
Just put our purses and our shoes in the center, and we'll just like form a circle around them and just dance.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys do?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, when I was in my 20s, I did that.
Put it in
When
a
I was in
circle,
my
I mean,
30s, I
you
just
get-
keep my shoes on.
I mean, maybe it's just because I'm not a huge music guy Like, I like music. Like, in the
Yeah.
car, I'll listen to music.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, I always had that one buddy who was like into music, and he'd be like, I just got this new record. Let's listen to it. And I was like, and do what?
Yeah.
And he was like we just sit and listen to it. And I'm like, so we sit for an hour? The fuck are we doing that for?
Yeah.
Like, and we're gonna like look at each other awkwardly every 5 minutes and sort of nod, like,
Yeah, be like,
this is
that was
good.
a good one.
This is
Yeah.
good music.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that rhythm.
Yeah.
Like, what? But people do that where they're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sit in the
I
corner
don't get
and
it.
listen.
Don't get it.
And listen.
I can't do that. It's the same thing with dancing. I'm like,
And it was fun. You know what it is?
and
It's
I'm
like,
not anti-dancing.
No.
I enjoy dancing. It's not something I seek out.
but it's like fun and exercise. Like I was drinking all last night, but I was not drunk.
You're burning it off.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
You're like sweating it out, and you're just like loose and having fun, and like, what up, for girls, man? You know.
yes, that is
start
literally
reimagining.
exactly what I think that you guys are doing. Blah, I'm blink, blah.
Blah blah.
Well, that sounds
Alex,
fun. Yeah. Yes.
I want to hear about the toy fair.
Yes, I was in New York
Yeah.
for the fucking freeze of the century.
Oh, was it cold?
What? It was -2 in Central Park.
Wow.
-2.
Oh, that sucks.
It was a century It literally was the coldest day in the history of New York.
Oh my
For
gosh.
over a century.
Wow.
And they were like, "Hey, Alex, why don't you fly in for a couple days?" So first off, just for people out there,
for people out there.
when the temperature in the weather forecast says teen numbers, like 12, don't be an asshole.
12's not a
Okay.
team.
A jacket and a scarf does not fix
No.
12.
No.
Right? I was like, I got this. I know cold. I grew up
A
in
jacket
DC.
and a scarf
like whatever.
doesn't fix 32.
Right.
Yeah.
But 12, you'd really got to work. So I show up.
Right.
So I flew in Saturday. So basically, I hosted this live stream unboxing of Mattel's private gallery in the New York City Toy Fair.
Yeah, which is so cool.
Yeah, and it's closed to the public, so you have to like either be press or a buyer for a toy company.
Or watch the live stream.
But this is the first time that they
Oh,
allowed
got it.
people
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
to even see what they were doing, and there were like almost all the toys were prototypes. Like it was fucking
cool.
rad. And I think it's still up if you go to, if anybody's interested in seeing it. Me talk about Barbies, which actually was actually really fun and interesting.
Did you get to
weirdly.
intro Fat Barbie?
I did. I got to
gosh.
talk. That was the last thing. The fashionista dolls.
Fashionista
The
dolls.
Barbie fashionista dolls with the curvy, tall, short, and
Yeah.
the sort of classic
They're making
Barbie.
Barbies with all different body sizes. So
And different
little girls-
ethnicities. And it was actually really
Yeah.
cool seeing they had this
Didn't they already
display.
have different ethnicities?
They did, but because of the fact that they were able to combine the different ethnicities
Right.
with the different
Body types.
now, there was this. They had basically like 50 Barbie dolls, and it was actually really cool to see that it wasn't just like this blonde,
Tall,
unattainable,
thin, booby. Yeah.
chick. That it was actually like a good cross section of the representation of the whole human population. Mm-hmm. So it was sort of really cool, and she was on the cover of Time magazine. Like
Yeah.
it was weird to do a deep dive on Barbie.
Yeah.
But I was like, what up? So anyway, yeah, if you want to check it out, you can go. I think it's youtube.com/Mattel. Fairly
Great.
straightforward.
Yeah.
It's fun stuff.
Okay, so go back to freezing your nuts off.
So I showed up
more
on
important.
Saturday.
Yep.
Because they flew me. So it was Monday morning, and they were like, well, we'll fly you in Saturday. I got to hang out with our buddy Skaya, who was in New York. Like, I had friends that were just like in New York, and I was like, are you in New York? Because I'm going to be there. And they were like,
Right.
what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I show up, and I have to wait outside. Like, the company got me a car to pick me up at the airport.
Right.
Fancy.
And so, but I had to go outside. It wasn't that fancy because it wasn't like, hey, here,
Here's
Albrecht,
with your sign,
we're
yeah.
waiting for you, and I'll take your bags, and the car's right here. No, it was like they, call the company when you get there. And I called, and they were like, what are you wearing? Okay, go stand outside. Okay, go stand outside.
Right. What were you wearing?
Yeah.
I was wearing a coat, and
Okay.
I was wearing jeans, boots, like a very warm jacket,
Yeah.
and a scarf.
Okay. No hat.
No hat, no
Oh,
gloves.
yep. Oh, God. Come on.
No, it literally the shittiest
You're like a
idea.
winter
of all
rookie.
I was. I am. What do I need winter? I live in I literally like got on the plane.
You
it
used
was
to live in
70
Virginia.
degrees.
Yeah.
76 and sunny. I get on the plane, and I get off the plane, and I was like, oh, fuck. Mm-hmm. So I start walking to the place I'm supposed to walk, and the wind starts kicking up.
Right.
and I realize my
You're going to
hand,
die.
my hand won't open
Wow.
on my
No.
Your suitcase.
like my suitcase, wheelie suitcase.
Oh my god.
And so I like crank my hand off the thing. I mean, I literally, it's to the
Pried
point
it
where
off,
I
you're
start to think, oh, this is unhealthy.
Yeah.
like I've gone from it's cold. Oh my god, this is so funny. I'm such an idiot for not having gloves. To like this is fucking Everest.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be one of the guys with the claw hand for the rest of my life because of this pulled fucking thing. So
Oh
I'm
my
standing,
gosh.
and then of course I'm like, where's the car? How do I discover where the car is?
Yeah.
And so I'm standing behind like a pole, and there's other cars that are coming up, and I'm making eye contact with every car.
You're like, just help
are you
me.
my car? Are you
Save
my
me.
car? Horrible. Now, by the way,
Right?
mind you,
Yeah.
this was the day before the coldest day on record. This was just me getting there. It was like 16 degrees.
Oh wow.
The next morning, it
was
negative
-2
in Central
On
Park.
Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday. It
Oh
was the
my
coldest thing.
gosh.
Does your hair freeze? Because you put product in your hair.
Yeah.
I use moisturizer in my hair.
Does it freeze?
I'm sorry,
Did it freeze?
what?
It does not freeze. This is my pro tip with my hair.
You put
I stopped
moisturizer
using
in it?
I stopped using hair products.
What?
So I take
What
moisturizer.
kind of moisturizer? Like skin, like face moisturizer, or like body lotion?
So here's the deal.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Yeah, I will tell you guys.
I like hair.
I found this amazing moisturizer.
What kind?
It's Namibian, I believe. So it's like this African American cream that called like I can't remember. I'll show you the bottle when we get inside. It's great, and they sell it at like Sprouts and like all this cool, and it's super cool and it's super cheap for like a big bottle. It's like $12.
Got it.
And and look, for those of you that aren't people that use face cream, go to like Sephora and look up a small little drop of face cream, and it'll be like $100.
What,
So the
I
fact
use
that
face cream.
no, I know, but I'm just saying for most
Yeah.
like for dudes who are like that sounds like a lot of money for face cream. It's not when you think I put this on my face every day,
Right.
Because
So
a lot of
it
times
is face cream.
No.
It's not hair cream. What?
no, it's just moisturizer. I use it on my face.
Okay. And your hair?
And then what I do is I just take the excess, because I use a lot of it, because I'm like, well, I'm using moisturizer. My face better be moisturized.
Okay.
So I put a shit ton on my face, and then I have, you have like extra
Yeah.
on your hand.
Okay.
I just rub that through my hair,
Got it.
Wow.
That's it. That's all you
and
do.
that's it. And then every once in a while, like if it's for a show,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like when I did the Mattel live stream, I may, and depending on how long my hair is at the time, I may blow dry it,
Oh.
then do the moisturizer, and then hairspray it.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
the end.
Alex, this is wow.
That was
This
intense.
is too much for me.
Yeah.
It's not.
I just got out of the shower and
moisturize.
done.
Yeah, but moisturize your face.
blow dry
Sir,
my hair.
moisturize your face.
I do that.
You should
I do.
moisturize
And then
your
just
face.
put it in your face. Put it in
You
your
also
hair.
should always be
don't have
wearing
any
some
hair.
sort of sunscreen.
Oh, yeah. Well,
now.
yeah. I mean, I
No.
should. We're white as fuck in this room.
Yeah.
By the way, we are all like ghosts.
For living in California, where it's always sunny
Yeah.
and warm.
Yeah.
We're pale.
We're pale
Irish.
motherfuckers.
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen. So, last little story
Okay. Is this still about the toy fair?
is still about the toy fair.
Okay,
It's
got
about
it.
me coming home.
Oh.
So Monday, so the actual live stream was from 9:15 till like 10:30 in the morning.
Oh,
on
that's
Monday.
it.
That was it.
Oh.
So by 11, I was done.
Right.
And so I scheduled my flight home that night.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I flew out of Newark.
My favorite airport.
Are you being facetious?
Well,
because
I should say-
spent a lot of time
I shouldn't say
in
it's
the Newark airport.
I shouldn't say it's my favorite airport, but it's my most frequented airport. And if I'm flying into New York, I would rather fly into Newark than JFK.
Interesting.
I
think it's
don't
easier-
disagree with that.
It's easier to get into and out of the city to get to Newark than it is to JFK.
Correct, and hence why they flew me out.
Yeah.
Of and Virgin America flies
America.
in and out of.
Yeah.
So I had no idea. So I flew into JFK out of Newark.
Right, that makes sense.
5:45 was my flight. Right.
Okay.
It starts snowing, which is glorious because it's just a dusting. It's not as cold like it was.
Right.
Fucking -2 the day before, and now it was like 20, 30. So it was sort of like, oh, it's refreshing. I felt like
Yeah.
I didn't wear my hat that I bought. By the way, I went and bought.
You
hat
didn't
and
even
gloves.
bring a hat and gloves?
No, I didn't know. I was an idiot. Anyway,
You're a moron.
I'm a moron. So I'm like in the city. I have lunch with my buddy, and then I meet up. My buddy Kevin from Dignation actually moved to New
Kevin
York. So-
Rose, yeah.
Kevin Rose. So I was like, dude, let's get a coffee.
Doing his watch thing.
Yeah, doing his watch thing.
Yeah.
So we had a coffee literally right before I got on the flight.
Okay.
let me rephrase that. Right before I went to the airport.
Yes.
And it was like a dusting, and I was like, I should go. Like, I don't want to be late for the flight because of the snow on the streets.
Right.
So I get to the airport at 4.
Okay.
And I walk up to check in, and I tell the lady, and she was like, "Are you going to San Fran or LA?" Because there's only 2 flights that are going out, San Fran or LA. I go, LA. Great. Your flight's delayed. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's going to take off at 9:30. And I literally did not process what that meant. I just sort of assumed an hour delay. You know what I mean? Like, so I went, oh, all right, cool. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, back it up. 9:30?
Yeah.
It's 4 o'clock.
5.5 hours.
I'm here at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. And there's not a lot of good shit to do in Newark Airport.
No, there is not.
No. It's not like...
Oh, no. I was bouncing around trying to find something to do.
It's not like the Delta terminal at LAX, which is the nicest fucking airline terminal I've ever been in.
Yeah, or the new one in San Francisco where they put like a wine bar in.
Yeah. No. Newark doesn't have a lot of fancy shit.
No
Not
bars
at all.
Just drink
I mean, a
it?
bar, but I was full. I'd already.
Yeah, but it's like a
what am I gonna
bar
do?
inside of a Chili's or something like that.
Yeah.
It's still a bar.
So that was a horrible. That was a horrible experience. Now, the crazy thing was, we got on the plane at like 9.
Yeah.
9. I think we actually boarded at 9:30.
Okay.
We got to de-ice the plane. It's going to take 20 minutes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to rev the engines. And okay. So they back the plane out.
Oh, no.
De-ice the plane. 20
no.
minutes. Sitting.
Yeah.
Bad news, folks. The weather just turned from light freezing rain to freezing rain.
Oh, no.
We're not certified to fly in freezing rain.
Oh, no.
So we're going to go back to the gate.
Oh,
and we're going to
no.
open the door. If you have a desire to get out of the plane, feel free. But as soon as this clears up, we're off.
Yeah.
Right? No. We're off. So go back to the gate, open the door.
That's nice because sometimes they don't even let you do
I know.
that.
The pilot was actually on it. He was like, fuck it. We're going back to the gate. We're going to open the door. Because as a person who is
people
claustrophobic.
lose their fucking minds.
And I get claustrophobic. If all of this exchange had happened and that door, the option wasn't there. This is the cool thing.
Yes.
I don't need to get off the plane.
I just need to know I
need to know I can. Exactly.
Yep, I
100%.
totally agree with that.
And nobody got off the plane because everybody was like, well, so then half hour goes by. Good news, folks. We got the weather forecast we need. We're going to be closing up the gate. We're going to be closing up the door. Everything's going to be great. So let's get back to your seats.
Yep.
Let's start the process. Great. Start the process. This is all great. 10 minutes later, I really am sad to do this to you guys. But we've got the bad forecast again. So we're going to leave. We're going to stay here, but we think we're going to get the good forecast. So then one of the stewards comes by and was talking to the person next to me and was like, yeah, and then we got to watch out because we can't leave after a certain period of time because these pilots were supposed to leave at 5:45.
Yes.
So at a certain
point, so they're
point,
on a different time.
The body clock, like the FAA won't let us take off at a certain point. And I was like, well, when's that point? And they were like, it's like a half an hour. So now we're sitting there. So it's like fucking 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I'm still on the airplane.
Oh my gosh.
We've been jerked around. Like we literally left and then came back. And then we're like, we're leaving. Oh, now we're not leaving.
Right.
And then it was like, if we don't get the go signal in a half an hour, we can't legally fly because of the pilots.
Yes.
So I'm literally sitting there like, what the fuck is happening? And by the way, we were already, even if we left at 9:30, we were going to get at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So now it's like, I don't even know when the
You're not landing until like 4 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah, I literally got in at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, brutal.
So what ends up happening is...
Oh, that's what I saw your Instagram post about
it was
that.
me. It was just... And I was the first person off because they flew me first class. So I was
Right.
literally like 1D was my seat.
Yeah.
So I was the first
One
person...
Direction was your seat?
One Direction was my
Whoa.
seat. And that direction was home. But anyway, so it ended up happening that like 5 minutes before the cutoff, they were like, we got it. Everybody get in your
Let's
fucking
go.
seat. We are pushing back.
Yeah.
But then we had to do the de-icing and all that stuff. We literally didn't take off until midnight.
Brutal.
I know. And I got there
I'm
at
so
4.
sorry. Oh my gosh.
4 in the afternoon. I was
just
there.
cracked. Are we cracking a lot? What's going on?
I think I might just be in our heads.
Okay.
No,
You shouldn't
I'm
move
hearing the
that.
crack.
Alex just got too excited and broke
Not too much.
Broke everything.
Just
Yeah.
put it back up.
I love it.
Okay.
Good time. Anyway,
Well, hey.
so that was my...
We're glad you're back.
Thank you. I feel glad that I'm back.
Yeah. I feel like we need to get straight into stories, unless we have a really good email we need to get to, just because this was a long story.
That was a long story.
Yeah.
That was basically story 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's just get in this. We had some good emails, but we'll get to them tomorrow or next week.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
should do
We
this
need
every
to get into some stories.
Yeah, some science.
Yes.
We need some.
Last week, by
Not
the way.
all of our stories need to be science or sex. I feel like that's what we've been leaning towards lately.
Okay.
So good at it.
Well, in
Sexy
that
science.
case, we'll start with this.
Okay.
We'll start with this because
Yep.
this is actually very apropos right now.
Okay, great.
I don't know what that means. The FCC just took the first big step towards changing the cable box business.
I heard about this.
Did you hear about
Tom,
this?
don't lie, Tom.
Oh, I
Don't
don't
He's like,
lie.
I don't lie.
But continue because
Yeah,
it's
what's
So-
going on?
So here's the thing: when you have your cable company, what cable company do you use?
AT&T Uverse.
AT&T
DirecTV.
Uverse, DirecTV. The only way that you can actually use AT&T Uverse is to get their supplied DVR box,
Right.
cable
Yep.
box.
Yeah.
The FCC has now just blown that open
Ooh.
because they're like, why this is a monopoly. Like, if there are other boxes out there that are good and can function,
Right.
like, let's say, an Apple TV,
Uh-huh.
that you could have an app that was the AT&T Uverse app
Yeah.
that could connect to all the content that you would get as
Yeah.
a Uverse subscriber. Why are you being forced to pay $10 a month
Yeah.
to rent your cable box?
Also, insurance for those cable boxes and repairs and all
Yeah.
sorts of like.
Oh yeah,
fees on top
and
of
note, and you get the technology that they deem worth investing in to make a better cable
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, there's like an equipment fee on
Yeah.
your bill every month.
100%.
that. Right.
Yeah.
So the FCC has now said it is that's a monopoly.
Right.
That we should be able to open up the idea for anybody can basically create their own cable box, which is great because now you're going to start getting the technology chase, right? Like, what's better what's the best experience of AT&T Uverse? Is it the
Yeah.
the new Motorola DVR that came out, or the new Samsung comes out with a smart TV that has access to AT&T Uverse in the TV?
Right. Ooh,
Like
that's
in the
cool.
software of
Yeah.
the TV.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So it blows it wide open, which is great, and leads me into the story of I'm currently in the process of switching my cable providers
Ooh.
from AT&T Uverse.
Oh no, to who? You're giving up
Time
AT&T
Warner.
Uverse. Whoa. That
Yeah.
feels like a very bad decision.
I will tell you why.
And I say
I
that
will tell you-
because I
yeah.
switched to AT&T Uverse from Time Warner
Mm-hmm.
because Time Warner could suck my balls.
Now that is a very specific argument
Yeah.
that clearly has some baggage.
Wait a minute.
I love my DirecTV.
I think I'm lying.
Was it Comcast?
It was Comcast, but
There
Comcast
you
Time
go.
Warner merged, didn't they?
I don't think. No.
No.
Cast Universe.
Okay. Then I think maybe I had Comcast and I switched
Okay.
to AT&T Uverse.
Yeah, I switched because so I love the AT&T Uverse whole system.
Right.
It's great.
Yeah.
The internet, I thought, and back when it started, the internet was super fast.
Let's have yes. Okay, great.
Right.
Keep talking to me about
It is
this.
now currently not at all even close to super fast.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like I think I get 45 megabits down. The highest you can get on
60.
AT&T Uverse is 60 or 70, something like that.
Yeah.
But you need to get like a weird double modem.
Yeah, you have to get new equipment.
Right, and it's because it basically is like a double modem.
So they ran a promotion that I got that for the same price of getting the 45,
Yeah.
you could get the 60 or 70.
Oh,
and I was
okay.
like, yeah, then I'll do that for 6 months or whatever it is. But
Yeah.
they had to come in and install new equipment. Now it doesn't look like a double modem. It
Right.
just,
It doesn't matter what's going
But
on in the
I
box,
specifically asked, I was like, okay, if I don't keep this service, do I then have to get like a downgrade of equipment basically?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no, once you have this modem, you can get any of the services. So once my 6-month promotion was up, I dropped it back down.
Yeah.
Because quite honestly, they told me that, I live in a building that was built in like the 1920s or 30s,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
along those lines. Our internet cannot travel through the walls.
Oh, that's right. You were saying that. Yeah.
So in the living room
Oh,
where
you
the
mean
modem
Wi-Fi?
is, yes,
You mean
Or
Wi-Fi,
Wi-Fi, yeah.
You mean
So-
your building was built too well.
Yeah,
The walls are too
sturdy.
sturdy.
what the walls are made out
Darn
of
it.
prevents the Wi-Fi from traveling. So in our living room, we get great Wi-Fi service, and
Yeah.
then like my bedroom, my bedroom wall is like the wall right on the other side of the living room.
Yeah.
So I get decent Wi-Fi in my bedroom,
Yeah.
but if you go all the way to the back of my place, the Wi-Fi drops almost entirely,
Wow.
and it's maybe 20 feet.
yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
insane.
That's crazy.
And I kept being like, I pay for this incredible internet. Why the fuck can't I get it in the back of my apartment?
yeah, yeah.
And they're like, sorry, the walls are made out of something. I'm like, It is 2016. Figure out how to get your Wi-Fi
around my
through the
walls.
fucking walls.
Sorry,
yeah.
ma'am. The walls are insulated with newspaper from back in the day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't travel through that.
I know.
So I love the service. However, the speeds not so much compared to Time Warner specifically. Right. But also we have this really weird thing. It just keeps dropping out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Almost every day, every other day. And we've had technicians come in and they reran wires to the node.
Really?
Like,
Oh yeah,
all the
when
way
we were
through.
here, our last episode, the internet guy was here. You were saying,
Yeah.
He was
And they've tried everything, and it just keeps going out. And it got to a point where I was like, I don't. And then my buddy Jerry, actually, I think it was Jeff, my buddy Jeff. Kanata, yeah, he has Time Warner, and he was like, I went and bought a new modem because he was lamenting the fact that he was on this super fast tier,
right?
But that wasn't getting fast speeds,
right?
And he found out that somebody was like, oh yeah, you have to go buy your own modem, and if you buy your own modem, it's then you can unlock the super speed or whatever. And he was like, dude, I was playing video games with him. He's like, bro, it is fast at like lightning fast.
Whoa.
So I was like, it dropped out the other day. I think the other day being yesterday.
Huh.
And I was like, fuck this. I'm just gonna order. So here's the thing. It's because of the package I get a $300 gift card.
Oh, that's nice.
A $300 Visa gift card. So it's just
just money.
Here's $300.
Here's just money. Yep.
Wow.
It's $40 cheaper a month. Wow. It's actually $49 cheaper a month.
That's $50.
That's almost $50.
Yeah.
$50 cheaper a month. And
permanently, or because you're getting some sort of like switchover deal?
For the first 12 months.
Okay, for the first year.
But there's stuff that we can get rid of that I don't really need. That like it comes with a house Wi-Fi thing that's probably $10 that I can just go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not going to be that bad. But there's no contract, so if it's really bad, I'll just be like back to AT&T Uverse.
Yeah.
But at AT&T I have 45 megabits a second.
Yeah.
With the Time Warner, it's 300 megabits a second.
Wait a minute, that's like
and it's $50 cheaper.
Oh my
a month.
gosh!
I told you my neighborhood. I get AT&T, and the max they can give us is 3. That's the max in my and I live in a nice neighborhood.
3?
3
AT&T.
Do you live in the Stone Ages?
No, he lives like it's the nice area.
But
I was making a joke about the time, not the location.
It's a nice temporal
but
warp.
3 is the max.
That's crazy. 300
Yeah,
a second
that's
is what
awesome.
I'm getting.
So that's
gonna get.
That kind of leads to my question about the story. Then.
And I bought the modem, which means, by the way, the modem itself was $99.
Okay.
But it's $10 a month to rent the modem from them. So before the 12 months is even out, I will be into free modem, cheaper plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so then my question is: so the FCC says you can you could be able to watch cable through your Apple TV, right?
Right.
Which means nothing is now through cables; it's all through your Wi-Fi and internet connection. So if you're going to watch DirecTV, if I have DirecTV and the DirecTV app on my Apple TV,
right,
I have to have really good Wi-Fi or really good, internet connection.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mine's only 3 megabytes per second. I can't really watch DirecTV through my Apple.
That is correct.
Tom,
however,
that was
if you have DirecTV, right?
Yeah.
So you have DirecTV.
Yeah.
You could then buy a cable box for DirecTV with a whole different UI that is like, $50, and you buy it at Best Buy, and it's way better than the one you're paying $11 a month to have because it's a better company.
But I still need an internet connection that's really good.
No. It would connect to the satellite.
Oh, good. Gotcha.
It would just replace your box.
Interesting. Cool.
What they're saying is, what they're saying is, it's like, do you remember back in the day? I don't know, Allison, you might be too young.
Oh, goody.
She's not that.
I like it when I'm too young for something.
But do you remember when DVRs first started coming on the market?
TiVos.
TiVo, yeah.
TiVos, but then there was the other one, which I can't fucking remember, but I had, and it was awesome.
Oh,
I can't remember.
There was another
There
one
was
besides
another one.
TiVo?
Yeah.
And,
Fuck.
I just love TiVo with the noises it made.
Yeah, TiVo was right, but so like an example was for most people,
fun.
TiVo, you would connect your cable box into the back of TiVo, and then you'd have those like IR remotes, so it was constantly changing the thing.
Yes.
That goes away.
Okay.
Now you would just be able to go buy a TiVo that you plug your satellite into.
Oh, gotcha.
And you couldn't do that before because they were like, forget it, we want,
And it could record even more on it than the
So that's
cable
the
boxes.
other thing about the fucking DVRs.
Yeah.
The cable companies skimp on hard drives. like crazy.
Because they keep upgrading them, so you keep having to get the new,
Right.
pay the new equipment.
And they want to make them as cheap as possible because they're giving them to you for free.
Yeah.
I mean,
so,
you're
so
renting
you can't
them.
record as many shows, you're saying?
Yeah, like all of these cable boxes, the hard drives are really not big.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, considering I just bought a 2 terabyte external hard drive for
Wow.
$70 on
Yeah.
Amazon.
Oh, really?
2 terabytes.
Yeah.
Just a backup drive, just to have a backup drive.
I feel like my DVR like constantly hangs out at like 80% full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, just think if you could add an extra hard drive.
Yeah,
If
but
you
I'm
could
just
be like,
my point is that I don't know if I necessarily need more storage space.
well, but if you go on a trip, like that's the big thing for me is you're like
Yeah, but I
you're
record
almost full. You go
everything
on a trip,
and I never delete any like
right? But
Yeah.
now that's because you've now been given
Yeah,
the better
the ability.
You know what I mean?
Will you keep us posted? Because now I'm curious if maybe I should switch. Hi, Wine. If I should switch to Time Warner.
Yeah, I'll let you
Cable.
know. It's coming Tuesday.
Now, so this covers your cable and your internet.
Cable, internet, and it came with a landline, like a phone
Oh, I
line.
know. What the fuck is up with that?
I don't know, but it was cheaper, so I was
Oh
like,
my
I'll
gosh.
take the landline.
I
And
met a
Heather
girl-
really wants a landline, so
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
I met a girl the other day. I didn't meet her. I don't know why I'm saying I met her. I know a girl. she's 21 or something like that. We had to explain to her what a corded phone was.
Oh my god!
Because we were talking about landlines. She's like, yeah, landlines when like you have the phone in the base and then you just take it off the. And we're like, yeah, but sometimes they have cords. And she's like, what are you talking about?
What-
Like she didn't
She
understand.
ever worked in an office?
By the way,
No.
that joke is. Have you seen the Neighbors 2 trailer?
No, not yet.
No.
They do that. Where
Oh, really?
The chick, like Chloe Moretz, picks up the phone and is like yelling at, and it's a corded phone, and he's like, "Give me that back!" And she's like, "No!" And she just starts running with it, and it yanks her up into the air, and she's like, "What the fuck is wrong with your phone, you Hannibals?"
You Hannibals?
I think it was animals.
Oh, why did you say
Something like
cannibals?
that. Something like that. But it was just like so
Yeah.
funny that she like picks up the phone and they're like, "Give me my phone." No, and just runs,
Because she
not
doesn't
realizing
realize it's attached.
connected. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I was like, that's so classic.
I had that thought the other day. You know the Justin Timberlake song that's like, what goes around comes around?
No,
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Goes
We don't listen to
around,
music.
comes
We just
around.
said that.
Yeah, no.
It's like it's the
Especially not that
music video. Scarlett Johansson's in the music video with him.
I don't
Oh,
watch
then I
She
it.
dies
definitely
in a
didn't
car
watch it.
accident. What? Come
Oh,
on.
that's sad.
No, it's good because she's a cheating bitch, and then he gets
Oh.
upset, and then she dies in a car accident.
She's
What
her
goes around comes around, or
characters.
whatever.
That sounds nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
the character in
Okay,
the
I wasn't
video.
sure
Oh
if
my
you
gosh!
were-
But anyway, it's the whole song, and then at the end there's like a breakdown. It gets jivey and like Justin Timberlakey and whatever. And there's a line in it that goes, "You're all alone, and he never comes home, and every time you call, all you get's a busy tone." And I was like,
busy
there are kids today who have no idea what the fuck a busy tone is.
Oh yeah.
You never get a busy
Just
tone
goes to
anymore.
voicemail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if somebody's on the phone. Well, first off, it doesn't go to voicemail. It beeps in because everybody has call
Call
waiting.
waiting. Or for some reason,
If you're on 2 calls,
if it's
I think
unavailable,
it
it goes straight to
yeah,
voicemail.
straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
Or like the phone's off.
These days,
Yeah.
God, busy signals.
I know. But how weird is that? In a Justin
I used
Timberlake
to
song that
hate-
came out in like 2006.
And by the way, I used to hate.
Oh my God, I
busy
just realized
signals.
that came out 10 years ago.
Did you really hate
Oh wait,
them?
I hated busy signals. I was like, beep beep, fuck you,
hate
hang.
you.
Meh. It's like fucking busy signal. I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm busy too.
I'm too busy for the signal.
I'm too so busy. I'm hanging
So
up.
busy. All right, let's do another
Yeah,
story.
no story.
Okay.
Thank you. Alison. I was about
Tom's
to say
keeping
that.
us on.
Let's talk about aliens because this came out and I was
Let's
like,
talk
this is
about
great.
aliens, baby. Let's talk about UFOs. Let's talk about you like what I did
That
right
was
there?
good. That was a good turn.
What?
That was a good turn. All right. The case of the so-called alien megastructure just
Oh,
got
yes.
weirder. Have you heard about this?
Yeah. There's something out by some fucking star that they're like, it's moving in a way that feels like it's not natural, so they're thinking it must have been built.
You mean KIC 8462852?
That's exactly what I meant. How did you know?
Maybe you were thinking about that star.
Yep.
Oh. So, for those of you who are not in the know of science,
Not science.
there is a star.
Astronomy
Astronomy? Astronomy. It's so good.
is so good.
Yeah, that's an Italian astronomer.
Yeah.
Astronomy, huh? Astronomy?
You like, yeah.
Hey, you put the red sauce on the toast. Whatever. So there's a star, KIC 8462852.
Yep.
That is flickering in a weird way. Now it's been flickering in a weird way.
Feature.
Voyager. It is. It's been flickering in a weird way for years.
Voyager.
And so many people, Voyager, my mind just got
I know.
blown.
What? Sorry, I just totally spoiled Star Trek 5.
One.
Oh, that's one?
Yeah, that's the first one.
Oh, is 5 when they go find God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 is whales.
4 is whales. I love 4.
4 is whales.
Yeah, 2 is Khan.
2 is
3
Khan,
is
3 is
Spock.
Spock.
4 is whales. 5 is God.
That 3 was Christopher Lloyd as a Klingon.
Oh, yeah, he's like, Marty,
Yeah.
why are you so emotional, Marty?
Klingon.
Yeah.
I just realized, do you remember last week when we talked about like how we now know we can now place two black holes colliding, and we were like, oh fuck, God's gonna be like, that's where I live, now they found me. Damn it. That's really the plot of Star Trek 5.
Yeah, it is. Wow. We found a weird place where God exists, I think. Hey, guys, what's going on?
Oh, that sounds just like
Okay,
God.
yeah.
God is
Robin
Robin
Williams.
Williams from...
Okay, so weird
Mork.
flickering star.
Weird. So flickering star. So weird flickering star, and they've been sort of like, oh, maybe it's planets rotating around the stars,
Yeah.
and then they sort of go, well, we're tracking it. No, it's too erratic.
Yeah.
Like it's erratic. And so they can't quite figure out how to like get their minds around it.
Right.
And they had this concept that was sort of like, okay, it's probably a comet. That there's a weird comet that's been
I see.
circling. It's really, odd and all that stuff. Well, they did this laser study using laser beams and radio waves, and they basically
Laser
been able to
radio
say
study.
Lasers can
it's
do anything.
clearly not a
A
comet.
comet. Okay.
So they're back to, we don't know what the fuck's going on, but there's this crazy concept, which I love, called a Dyson sphere.
Ooh, what's that?
Also a Star Trek thing.
Yeah, so Dyson sphere is the concept of building a structure around the outside of a star in
Okay.
order to capture its energy.
Isn't that
So
The
think
Force
about-
Awakens?
No, because
they
that's
build
near
they build it around a planet.
on a planet that siphons some of the
Okay,
energy.
got it.
This is actually like building a cage around the sun.
right.
That is a cage of solar panels.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay,
like
got it.
internal solar
Yeah,
panels.
yeah.
And then you're like, well, shit, this thing's going to be doing what it's due, and we're just going to be sucking off this solar energy.
Right.
Like a bouse.
Like a
So-
mouse.
But now they're
Like a
starting to think.
motherfucking mouse.
Yeah, it's a bouse ball. But they're starting to think one of the things that could actually indicate what these weird ins and outs of lights that we're seeing is aliens building
Right.
a megastructure like a Dyson sphere
Yeah.
around the outside of the star.
What?
That's a legitimate theory? Like, they
Yes.
really
Yeah.
think they could
Yes.
be doing that?
Yeah.
That is a legitimate theory.
Okay, so what's this article say?
Well, this article is about the fact that the comet theory, which has been the theory that's like everybody's like, we don't know.
The rational, quote,
yeah, they're like, we don't
rational
know
theory.
pro or con, we can't tell, but it's probably a comet, has been now disproven.
So we're back to the.
So we're back to we have
something
no
built.
idea, but it feels like the only rational
that's
explanation is
so
that somebody is
cool.
building a Dyson sphere around this
I
star.
love it, you guys. How cool is it that we are aliens to aliens?
We are.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Oh,
But
that's
they put
hysterical.
us here, though, didn't they?
did they?
Did they?
Oh wait,
That's
did
what
you
I
just do
hear.
a Prometheus shit?
No, it's Ancient Aliens.
Ancient aliens, thank you.
Yeah, Ancient Aliens
The
theory.
ancient aliens.
I love that guy.
Yeah, thank
by the
you.
way.
So you got it.
Yeah.
So you got who I was.
The crazy hair guy. Fucking love
Oh
that
my
guy.
God.
Tsoukalos.
George Tsoukalos.
What?
Fucking love that guy. Have you not seen the Ancient Aliens
No,
guy with
I'm-
the crazy hair?
I'm
love
pretty
that
sure you
show.
guys talked about it before, and I'm
he's
like,
so
nope.
great.
Yeah, we're gonna marry him.
I hope maybe he'll
both
be
of
at
you?
WonderCon.
He probably would be.
Oh my gosh,
He was
should
at
we get him as our
Comic-Con.
guest on
He's at
WonderCon?
Comic-Con all the time.
That would be amazing.
Guys, make that happen.
We could totally, and I'll be like Dyson Sphere, KIC 8462852. Go.
He'd be like, I'm too
Yeah.
busy working on my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys, like, how cool? Like, couldn't you picture us at some point figuring out how to build a structure around the sun so we get like infinite energy or something like that?
First off,
And then-
Elon Musk will do that.
Yeah, totally. But
That's what SpaceX is all about. He's
Yeah.
like, my goal is Dyson Sphere. I don't know why
is
he's
Elon Musk-
semi-Russian.
Yeah.
He's like South African. I can't do a South African.
Is he South
accent.
African? Is
Yeah.
that where the name Elon comes from?
No,
Oh,
but he's South African.
oh okay.
Maybe, actually.
I think Elon is like
Elon's
Israeli, right?
Maybe. Sounds
Maybe.
really-
I have no idea.
Anyway,
It doesn't
that.
matter. He has a very like either supervillain or superhero type name.
He's our
Totally.
for it.
He's our Tony Stark.
He is our Tony Stark.
But like, how cool would it be, like, you know, if we built that structure around the sun, and then all of a sudden that's how aliens realized we existed?
Yeah, it's like the warp theory.
Yeah.
Where like from
yeah.
First Contact, Star Trek, where
It's
like
all about Star Trek.
where they don't if you build the warp engine, and you remember he goes to the moon and back, James
Yeah.
Cromwell.
Yeah.
And they were like, once that happened, then the Vulcans came because they were like, you
We
now
s-
have warp technology. Welcome to the universe, my friends.
Yes. No, but that was the
Awesome.
Vulcans already knew they existed, but they didn't want to.
Yeah, and that's what there could be aliens that know we exist.
Oh, I see.
But they're
I
like,
see.
we're not ready yet.
Until you build
Until Elon
the thing
Musk
around the
builds
sun.
Dyson
Until
sphere.
Elon Musk builds a Dyson sphere.
And then
we,
they're like,
we cannot contact you.
welcome humans.
Yes.
Have you stopped eating pork yet?
Live long and prosper. I used to think it was live long in prosper as a child.
Live long in Prosper.
Yeah, as a kid,
Wyoming.
it didn't make any sense to me.
Prosper, Wyoming's my favorite place.
Is it?
No,
No,
it's not a thing.
What? No, your favorite place is where Jerry and I are supposed to get married.
Oh yeah, where's that?
You went on like outside of Palm Springs or something like that.
Idlewild.
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 All
What?
right. Okay, we have blown past our half hour.
Oh God, damn it!
And I blame my snow stories.
Yeah.
That was
Snow stories
significant.
is my new
They were
thing.
good.
They were good. Thank you, sir.
That was significant.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you,
Yeah.
Tom. I appreciate that.
Hey everyone, I'm sure we said a lot of incorrect information on this podcast today.
No.
So no,
Or mostly correct.
mostly somewhat correct information. So if you would like to email us to tell us what we did wrong, or just email us to say, hey, what's up, or email us to be like, hey, I laughed.
Theologist?
Theologians. I love that.
Theologians.
Please email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter, halfhourhappyhr. At no, wait, what? Half hour
At
halfhourhappyhr. Did I
Correct.
say it right? I've had
at
wine.
that point.
I've had wine.
At that point.
I feel like
and
that's
listen
something
to
we
us.
always forget to say at the beginning of the
Subscribe.
show. Yeah,
yeah.
subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, whatever podcasty thing you use. But I feel like at the beginning of the show, we're like, we're going to take a half hour and discuss these stories, and we forget we're also going to have a beverage.
Yes.
Like,
well, I feel like
maybe-
we've started getting back into the beverage.
I know, but we don't say it at the beginning of the show. We just assume people know that we're drinking.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. We get new listeners all the
Put it in
time.
the description, Alex.
We need to add that.
I feel like it is in the description. We just don't
Guys.
say it.
Drinking.
We'll
We
say it next time.
drink.
Guys,
We're so proud of it.
we drink.
We've been drinking.
We've been drinking.
We've been
I
drinking.
didn't even get to talk about my desk. My new
Okay.
stand,
Save
sit
it,
stand
save
desk.
it, save it, Alex.
Next week.
We're saving
Next week's
it.
going to be a big week because I'm going to talk about the fact that I have Time Warner, and we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. I'm excited
Lots
about
of
that.
2
cool
hours.
stuff, guys.
Whoa, whoa.
Lots of cool stuff.
Anyway, thank you for listening. That has been this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. That has been Tom Karayevsky
Thanks,
on
Tom.
the other mic,
has been me.
as it were. We will see you at WonderCon.
Woo! March 25th. Right?
Good, that was it.
I did it.
9 p.m.
Woo!
Spank.
Bye.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.